Fight Club 25. We in here, man. I just want to talk about something, man, dealing with Joseph Parker and the situation. I've been holding off on making a video about this, man, because it's kind of a touchy subject. But you know, man, if you've been listening to me for any length of time now, you know I don't really care. You dig? I don't really care, man. But still, I try to move tactfully when I can, man. And I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna just tell the truth about the situation, how I feel about it. As you all know, Duco Events, Joseph Parker's promotional company, reached out to the New Zealand government for funding, right? For their title fight versus Andy Ruiz Jr. for the WBO world title. The people who handle major events in the city of Auckland, they're called ATED, which is an acronym for Auckland Tourism Events and Economic Development. They shut Duco Events down. They said that there was a backlash from the New Zealand people, the taxpayers. They didn't want their tax dollars paying for a boxing match. Let me start right here, right there. You got to kind of wonder, man, you got to question these type of things. You know, you can't always just some things you have to take with a grain of salt. Like, was it really backlash from the people of New Zealand about a big title fight in the city of Auckland? Like, was that real? Like, you got to wonder. Or did AT just not want to fund this match for their own personal reasons? I mean, first of all, they have the money because this is what they do. This is what they do, man. They fund major events. They market Auckland as a travel destination, man. They try to bring about tourism and things of that nature. This is what they do. So they have the money, but they just didn't want to do it, man. That's how I feel about it. I don't really believe there was a backlash from the people. Maybe the New Zealanders who listen to Fight Club 25, maybe you could correct me if I'm wrong. But that's just how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like they didn't want to fund this fight. Which leads me to my next my next point. The Samoan government, I just recently found out they backed Joseph Parker and Duco Events. They funded them. They put up $100,000. That's in US dollars, it's 100,000. In New Zealand dollars, it's $137. That's the amount of money that they put up to fund the Joseph Parker versus Andy Ruiz Jr. fight, right? So now you have it where it looks shady on the part of New Zealand. It makes New Zealand look like they're not backing up their native son, Joseph Parker. And it looks like the Samoan government, they're backing their boy who is of Samoan descent. And it splits the people to an extent where the people of New Zealand is rooting for him, the Samoans are rooting for him, and it splits the people. But you know who I blame, man? The problem is this, man. The problem is Duco Events. And I don't care what anybody says. You could get mad. You could say I'm being too hard on them. I made a video a while back. I said, is Joseph Parker outgrowing Duco Events, man? And I really, really, really believe that he is. It's an embarrassment when your promotional company has to run around hat in hand looking for handouts from the New Zealand government, the Samoan government, and whoever else that they've reached out to sponsor the fight. It's an embarrassment. And it makes me wonder, what has Duco Events been doing with all this money that they've been making down through the years? Because you can't tell me they haven't been making money. I know that they're making money because that's what they're in this for, to make money. So you have to wonder, like, what is really going on here, man? You know, these are tough questions for Duco Events, man, and I wish I could sit down with them to ask them these questions, man. And I hope that Joseph Parker and his team, excluding Duco Events, I'm talking about his people that he talked to, that he consults with, man. I hope that they sit down after the Andy Ruiz Jr. fight, win or lose, and plots out his next move. His next move has to be the right move, man, because Joseph Parker needs another promotional company. You got the people here, situations like this, it divides the people. It divides the people. You'll have the people of Samoa going at the people of New Zealand and vice versa. And for what? Because Duco Events is in the middle, man, looking bad, man, running around here with an empty cup, asking for, yo. That's my take on it, man. That's my thoughts on it. I'm not going to go on a rant, but it's just embarrassing, man. And I wanted to put this out there, man. Joseph Parker, he needs to definitely get another promotional company that can handle a fighter, man, such as himself, man, and that can handle fights of, championship caliber fights. Obviously, Duco Events cannot do it, man. He has definitely outgrown Duco Events, man. And this is an embarrassment. And that's how I feel about it, man. Fight Club 25. Subscribe.